Hello, I'm Michael Bell.
And I'm James Jones. And I don't have a sound effect yet.
Here at Sticks and Stones, we're not just about the funnies, we're here to help.
And this week we're helping with sleep. That's right. The majority of people have regular times for sleeping and waking, and often fall asleep quickly after having gone to bed.
These people are clearly no good shafts.
For those in the large community of insomniacs, wakefuls, and internet addicts, slumber is not such an easy goal to achieve.
These lost souls of snoozing, these degenerates of dozing, these banished from the lands of nod. They know how hard this simple human act can be.
We're here to help those people. We're here to help you fall asleep.
So please, take our hands, together we'll take you off to Never Never Land.
Tip number 1. You're mentally tired, but not physically tired. Isn't it about time you knackered yourself out?
You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best around. And nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best.
Tip number 2. Why not try some relaxing music? Whale noises and other ambient textures are useful, but whatever you do, don't leave your iPod on shuffle. Sweet dreams. Tip number 3. Still having trouble trying to get to sleep, even after exercise and counting sheep? Well, good sir, it's time to get blackout drunk.
Everyone's heard of counting sheep. If that doesn't work for you, try counting something else. Like all the mistakes you've made since you were 5.
Tip number 5. Now this one, it might be controversial, but how about turning off your computer and not being on the internet? You're feeling tired now? Give it a go. Yeah, go on, you can do it. I trust you. Nearly. There you go. Good boy. Wasn't so hard, was it? Tip number 6. Think of an award-winning idea or something creative. But what's this? You're too tired to reach for the notepad? Don't worry, this idea is great, and you will definitely remember it in the morning. Definitely. Tip number 7. If you are opposed to using alcohol as a sedative, why not try some warm milk? Why not be fancy and try some chocolate warm milk? Just don't leave it in the microwave for too long. There's no point crying over spilt milk.
Tip number 7. So, now you're drunk, or possibly lactosed up, and still no progress. It's time for something drastic. You've heard of the cold side of the pillow, you've heard of the cold side of the duvet, but now it's time for a higher level of sleep-aiding maneuver. It's time for the cold side of the mattress. Now that's cool.
Tip number 9.
It's several hours since you turned off the light, and you're still no closer to sleep. Now is a perfect time to reflect on your life. Why not think of all the people closest to you? Your family, your friends, Your nearest and your dearest. What if they died? Not all of them, but like a bunch of them. Wow. What if Steve died? He still owes you that tenner. Just imagine that. We're all mortal, so it could happen at any time. But what if it happened tomorrow? What would that be like? Can you imagine if your parents died? What am I saying? Of course you can. You're doing it right now. And you'll be doing that for the next half an hour at least. That is, until you start thinking of how people would react if you died. Would they even miss you at all? Well, that's for you to decide over the next 3 hours. Have fun.
And Sticks and Stones' last tip is...
If all else fails, why don't you pretend that you're on Titchmarsh? The boredom of this simple act alone will send you snoring like a pensioner on a Tuesday.
Okay, so if you followed our advice, you should now be off in dreamland. Let's see if it's worked for Michael. Here we are. Now you see, he's followed our advice exactly to the letter. Congratulations! You're asleep! I think that's another success.